Welcome back, moviegoers. We're hitting you again with another saucy opinion this weekend. And today, we're reviewing Ghostbusters, the Frozen Empire. So, Frozen Empire is the new installment in the Ghostbusters universe. So first of all, to start this off, we weren't originally going to get a popcorn bucket, but Lauren saw the Ghost Trap bucket, and
I made an impulse buy.
Yeah, it was just kind of a must. Which, you're like, where's the popcorn go? What? That just looks like a really good Ghost Trap prop, which it is. But, so how it works is once the trap opens up, you can put in your, boom, popcorn, baby. And then, boom, it also lights up. Illuminated popcorn.
Oh yeah, I guess I could try that.
So this is a pretty cool popcorn bucket. 'Cause some of them are kind of lame, and oh, and it also rolls. It has wheels on the bottom, and it's got like you can twist the knobs. You can it's a prop. It's good. It's cool. Okay, and then also when we scanned our tickets, I don't know if this was a every theater, every Showtime thing,
Dolby AMC.
or it was a Dolby only. But again, was it an opening night only kind of thing? I don't know. When we walked up and scanned our tickets, we were handed Ghostbusters pins, exclusive limited edition Dolby AMC Ghostbusters pins.
And it does say that. I already opened mine. So mine's the fire station. And it says Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Dolby AMC.
And I got the Ghostbusters logo.
I picked the wrong pack. Good thing we
Those
live
are
together,
pretty cool.
so
Those are
basically
pretty
it's
cool.
mine too.
Well, it's just kind of starting with Disney pins and that kind of collecting. It's kind of cool to see pins elsewhere and maybe kind of see a pin culture kind of start.
She handed it to me. I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." And I was like, "What the heck?" And I started feeling around, and I go, "Oh, Ben, it's the back to a pin."
That's cool. We got the Ghostbusters logo. So I wonder what all. I'm sure there's probably 5 or 6
I'm sure there's an
different
Ecto
ones.
one. There could be a Ghost Trap.
Okay, so if you go between the 21st and the 24th,
Yeah, that's
you
today.
can get one of the 5 Ghostbusters pins when you get your ticket. So there's the Ghostbusters logo, which we got, the Firehouse, the Ecto 1, the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and Slimer. So those are some pretty cool pins. If you have a chance to go out and see the movie before they're gone, definitely worth a snag.
Today's the 24th, so sadly, I think it'll be past at this time. And I got the Firehouse out of all those options. Lame.
I was gonna say, I guess let us know if you got a pin and which one you got. Maybe we're all getting the Firehouse and the Ghostbusters logo. I don't know. I kind of want Stay Puft, so
I want that
maybe we
one.
do some pin trading.
They also did have a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man drink sipper.
Oh.
And I almost got that instead. I saw it up with the popcorn bucket.
No, that's cool.
I know, but it was so cute.
But no, you
and
do.
it had a little straw come out of his head.
Your Ghostbusters for Halloween though. That's
what you're
that's the
using.
perfect prop. It's so good. So aside from all these cool toys and props, let's get on to the movie here. The movie was pretty good. I think what we kind of came to the decision of at the end of the movie was the main issues were there just weren't enough ghosts and there wasn't enough of the actual Frozen Empire in the movie. Those were kind of our big complaints of the film.
I also feel like I didn't understand the story fully on where the Frozen Empire came from. Felt like they could have done a better job like explaining it. Because if you were a kid, there was a kid next to us. Now granted, he was probably 4. But throughout the movie, he was kind of like, "What's going on? What's happening?" But you're just kind of like, "I feel you, kid. I'm on the same page. What's going on here?"
What?
At least that was me.
Yeah, it's tough. But we'll just dive right in. So yeah, I guess the story was a little lackluster because they tried to make it this plot of these ancient relics and these ancient society of people that protected these relics that captured ghosts, if I have that right. And
I think so.
I don't know, so it kind of made sense in the way of, oh, evil ghost coming from An ancient relic. Cool, that kind of makes sense. But all the story around it was just a little fuzzy, I guess. And with the Fire Master and the... It was just all a little weird, maybe a little comedic. Yeah, it's just kind of funky. Yeah, I don't know. I think the story's just a little fuzzy
messy,
about the
yeah.
ancient relic. And I think that's kind of the big issue of the film. It was really good to see your old Ghostbusters again.
I felt like the OG Ghostbusters kind of helped carry the story because they had, like, one of them owned the relic shop that had haunted items or something. The other one was, was he a politician?
No, it seemed like he may have
And a
may have been
scientist?
able to wiggle his way into a like government section, or the Ghostbusters are now
Like with the
government
mayor?
funded or something.
He was
or
working kind of with the
yeah,
mayor at
it
one
seems like
point.
he's the political face of the Ghostbusters
Yeah.
for the mayor and New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they also had, I think they were working on they have their own lab together.
Yeah. So they had their own Ghostbusters lab
It's
too.
like all that made sense to me. I was like, okay, I'm following.
Yeah, I think that's a good point, that I think the movie would have slowed down a lot if those old Ghostbusters didn't have those roles of the relic shop and their lab to kind of help push things along. Because you're right, if it wasn't, it would have just kind of been some kids messing around, and how does this thing develop, you know? I think they did a good job incorporating the older characters without making the movie about them. So they weren't the focal
still
point of the
side
movie. Like
characters.
Paul Rudd and their family was the focal point of the movie, but they still made the other Ghostbusters main characters without making it about them, which I think was a really that was really good of the story, you know. Yeah, so I think the issue we had with this film was the whole Frozen Empire kind of goes down the last like 20, 30 minutes maybe, where it's a 2-hour movie. So I kind of went in assuming like 30 minutes in, the whole world was going to be frozen over.
At least half the movie I thought was going to be like Frozen Empire, and we're going to have to try to like get them out of it.
Yeah. I think this was a really good, kind of enjoyable film. Kind of like Kung Fu Panda 4. It was just a good kind of family movie.
Yeah.
Not great, not terrible. It's just kind of right in that meaty center. So, segueing off of that, we're going to plug this one into the sauce meter here. And if you can't tell off of that, this movie wasn't amazing and this movie wasn't terrible. So it's going to be right in the middle here. It had some heat because it's just kind of fun and entertaining, but it's nothing spectacular.
Yeah. I didn't expect it to be or anything, but
Yeah.
I was excited about it.
I wouldn't say if I hear they're producing another Ghostbusters movie, I'm not going to be upset after watching this one. Like, I'd be like, okay, like, yeah, I'll watch another one. That was pretty good. Like, I can sit through some more Ghostbusters. Because I think they've created a good kind of universe with their characters.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the story was a little bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, I don't know what movie's next, but next week we got Godzilla x Kong, New Empire. Lots of empires this month. We got the Frozen Empire and the New Empire. Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe it's New Kingdom, but I think it's New Empire. But we like empires. I hope you all enjoyed watching this Saucy Opinion, and we'll catch y'all on the next movie. Have a great rest of your day.